So the Mi Box 4 looks like an incredible deal because for just 3500 rupees, you can have a device that can convert a regular 4K TV into a 4K smart TV, and even if you have a smart TV like a Mi TV 4, it may not support all the features that this box offers. But while it is a really great deal overall, there are some areas where Xiaomi has cut costs to reduce the price, so we are going to talk about that. And we are also going to compare it with Amazon's Fire Stick 4K and Xiaomi's own Mi TV Box 3 to see how good it actually is. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and let's get started. In the box, you'll get the Mi TV Box 4 itself, the Bluetooth remote, an HDMI cable which is great to have, and finally the power adapter. The design of the Mi TV Box 4 is pretty simple and minimal, and I do like that a lot. Unlike the previous version which was more rounded, the newer box has a flatter design with sharper edges. On its back, you will find a port for power, an HDMI 2.0B port, a USB 2.0 port, and finally an audio jack which supports both analog and digital audio out, which is pretty cool. You also have a very muted white LED on the front which lets you know if it is awake or sleeping. The great thing about having both analog and digital out is that not only you can just plug in a 3.5mm jack and connect any headphone or speaker system, you can also use a mini Toslink cable to connect it to an advanced audio system or DAC to get a much higher quality audio. The setup is very simple. You just have to plug it to your TV or receiver with HDMI, power it, and follow the instructions on screen. The remote on this newer Mi Box has more buttons and features, but it is actually a cheaper variant of the Mi Remote. While the Mi Box 3 had the same remote that came with Mi TV 4, the Mi TV Box 4's remote has Mi TV 4a's remote design, which is cheaper. It has very cheap feeling buttons in comparison, but other than that it works well. And having dedicated buttons for Netflix and Prime Video along with an app launcher button and the ability to launch Google Assistant and speak to it are some nice to have features. The Fire Stick remote feels way more premium in comparison, and the fast forward, backward and pause buttons are also way more useful than the extra buttons on Mi TV Box remote. And while its power and volume button can control your TV's volume and power, I actually don't like this setup because it doesn't let you control volume on Fire Stick itself, which is really stupid. By the way, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. One interesting thing I did feel was that the colors on Fire Stick 4K looked a little more saturated and punchy, but then I increased the saturation and contrast on my TV while using the Mi TV Box, and then the result was almost identical between these two. You can also screencast from your phone on the Mi TV Box, which you can also do on Fire Stick, but both of these methods deliver very compressed signals to the TV, so I never use them. The Mi TV Box supports DTS and Dolby Audio and HDR10 for video, but it doesn't support Dolby Atmos for audio, and it also doesn't support HDR10+, HLG and Dolby Vision for video. But the Fire Stick supports all these audio and video formats. Now it may sound like Mi TV Box has a huge disadvantage, but in reality, you won't find many titles that the Mi TV Box doesn't support. But if you have a more advanced setup, or you may upgrade to one in future, then the Fire Stick 4K will definitely have an upper hand. One definite advantage that the Mi TV Box has is a USB 2.0 port that will allow you to easily install apps and watch all the videos that I know that you have legally downloaded. It does add a lot of convenience, and while you can also plug in USB drives or accessories to the Fire Stick by using a special adapter that also has power, it's a much jankier solution compared to just putting the pen drive in directly. The interface on the Mi TV Box is the stock Android TV 9.0, and it is pretty good. It has a nice logical layout of elements on screen, and it also offers easy access to its settings and customization. It also integrates very well with Google services, and the assistant can also help you a lot by syncing with your Google account, so that is really great. Fire Stick also has similar features with ALEXA, but Google Assistant is obviously much better. The Play Store on Android TV is superior to Amazon's App Store, and while you can technically install any app on both as both are Android devices, running the stock Android TV OS does make everything much easier to do. So you can watch YouTube, Netflix and Amazon Prime in 4K HDR, which is great, but the app for Amazon Prime isn't as good as the one on Fire Stick for obvious reasons. but it's still nice to see Amazon Prime working on a non-Fire Stick system. Coming to the internals, it is kind of disappointing that Xiaomi has the exact same quad-core processor, RAM and storage as the Mi TV Box 3. It is still powerful enough to handle everything well, but I do feel like an upgrade to the processor would have made it perform better, as the Android TV 9.0 could use more processing power to feel more fluid. The CPU on the Fire Stick 4K is significantly faster by 30%, so it is more expensive because of superior components. You don't really need a very fast CPU on a media streaming device, but there is a definite difference in raw performance. The internal storage is 8GB on both devices, which isn't much, but you shouldn't need to install many apps on a TV box anyways, unless you are into gaming on TV, which it can actually do even with the TV box remote, which could be fun for kids to experiment with. So overall, I do think that the Mi TV box is a really great purchase for 3500 rupees. It does really have all the features that you need to get a great smart TV experience at 4K, and even with some cost cutting and lack of upgrades to it compared to the previous Mi TV box, it will be good enough for most people. The stock Android TV experience is great, and it will also allow users to easily watch local content by plugging in a pen drive. But this does not completely make the Fire Stick 4K obsolete, as the Fire Stick 4K supports some extra audio and video formats that will be useful for you if you have an advanced home theater setup, and its price also drops to around 4000 rupees during sales. So that was it for this video. Let me know which one of these you like more in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with bell icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.